Alright, so there are certain cars out there in the market which have a 12-volt socket within them, but the 12-volt socket doesn't turn off even after the car is turned off or the engine is turned off. This is not a problem per se because this is a feature provided by the manufacturers, but this creates a problem when you try to plug in any devices such as dash cameras to such 12-volt sockets, because even after you turn off the car, the 12-volt socket remains powered up and your dash cam doesn't turn off, in the end causing the battery of the car to drain out completely and you won't be able to start the car possibly the next morning. So many of my viewers and subscribers were asking me for a solution to this problem, and if you have a car in which you are facing the same problem, you've just arrived at the right video, because in this video I'm going to solve this problem and also do some more. You're watching Travel Tech, let's get started. Alright, so this is the RHUNDO dual USB car charger, and this car charger has the exact feature to solve your particular problem. So there are many nifty features and innovative features built into this dual USB car charger, starting with the fact that it has a touch sensor controlled power button. So it means you don't have those clickety click buttons, you can just simply touch and control the car charger at your own will. It has got two USB ports, out of which the top USB port supports fast charging with charging speeds of up to 20 watts. The second USB port supports only normal charging. This USB charger comes with a display which can cycle through various different display modes, and the fantastic thing is that you can straight away monitor the battery voltage of your car right on the display. So if you have plugged in this device into your 12-volt socket and the socket is visible to your eye while driving, you can monitor the voltage of the car on the go, on the drive, even when the car is turned off, even when the car is turned on. Also, one more convenient thing is that within the display mode, it also shows you the power output of the USB socket along with the temperature if you purchase the additional accessory, the temperature sensor, which also can be plugged into this USB car charger. In this USB charger, you can set it to turn off automatically after you select a particular time duration which is convenient to you, starting from a minimum of 1 minute up to 120 minutes. That's a cool and that's an awesome feature, and specifically useful to those cars whose 12-volt sockets do not turn off automatically. Following this, it also has a feature wherein you can set a time delay before the USB charger turns on when you have turned on the car. Now you might ask me why this feature is needed. We all have connected dash cams, we all have connected many electrical accessories to our cars, and whenever we turn on the car, at the moment the car turns on, it creates an extra load on the battery when many other electronic devices such as dash cams or your chargers are connected, and this extra load on the battery reduces its lifespan. It's always recommended that you disconnect all electrical components when you turn on the car, and once the engine is on and the battery is getting charged, only then you connect those devices so that there is no extra load on the battery. Well, in this instance, using this USB charger, you can set a delay timer wherein it will not turn on once you turn on the car, and it will only power up, or it will only start up after the predetermined time is reached. So this means your battery remains safe and it doesn't create the extra load of all those various different accessories which you have connected to the car. So this is applicable to all the cars, irrespective of the fact that if your 12-volt socket doesn't turn on or turn off after you turn off the engine of the car. So as you can see, I've currently inserted the charger into the 12-volt socket, and it's giving out a green LED display on top that shows the current indication that there's no power connected, and it's also showing me the current battery voltage. So as you can see, it is showing 12.1 volt, and the car currently is in accessory mode, which is it's not turned on. And in case if I turn on the car, so now as you can see, the engine is on and the voltage now just shifted to 14.2 volts. So this is normal. Whenever the engine is on, the voltage will be above 13 to 14 volts, and when the car turns off, it comes back down to 12 to 13 volts. So it's a very impressive and a very good way of getting a direct read of the battery voltage, so you can monitor it consistently. Now if I turn off the car back and put it in accessory mode, so now as you can see, the voltage is now showing as 12.8, which is pretty much normal. So on top you have this fast charging port which supports charging up to 20 watts, and a regular USB port which doesn't support fast charging at the bottom. You also have this temperature sensor jack, for which you'll have to buy an optional temperature sensor additionally along with this car charger. So you have this on and off touch button at the top. So if you just click on it once, it changes the screen showing you the USB output. Following that, if you click again, it shifts into a timer mode, and following that, if you click back again, it moves back to the voltage display. Now if you have inserted the optional temperature sensor, the display of the screen will also cycle through the temperature as well. So you can switch between the different display modes by just touching on top on the power button. Also, if you want the display to cycle automatically between the various different modes, in the battery voltage mode, you will have to double touch the on off button. So once you double touch the on off button, the display will shift between the various different modes automatically with an interval of about 5 seconds. So as you can see, the display mode is now changing automatically without me having to touch it. If you want to cancel the various different modes, just press and hold the top button and there it is. You have that blinking that indicates that the automatic switching between the display modes has now been disabled. The LED indicator is also very intuitive and it shows various different modes. So in case the LED indicator is green, it indicates that the charger is idle or charging at a normal 5 volt speed. In case it is amber in color, it means that the fast charging is activated and it's currently charging a device in the fast charging mode. Of course, if it becomes a solid red color, it indicates USB output error, and if in case it's flashing red, it means overheat cutoff protection is activated. So the top USB mode supports both normal 5 volt charging and the fast charging standards with an output capacity of 20 watts. The USB port 2 supports normal 5 volt charging with maximum output of 3.1 amps. So coming to one of the most important settings, the power on delay timer. So just power off the charger for a while. So once the charger is turned off, now touch and hold the power button. Now it goes into the function mode. So in the function mode, the FN1 function, you can touch and hold the button again to enter the timer setting menu. Now it's currently displaying the time in seconds and it's currently flashing on the display. So briefly touching the button will increase the time and double touching will decrease the time. So you can set the second duration based on which the power on setting will be activated and the unit will get powered on once the preset amount of time has passed. Now if you want to set the timer for the auto power off, when the unit is powered off, just press and hold. Then briefly touch the power button to enter the function 2. Now this sets the timer for the auto power off. Now press and hold again to enter the minute setting menu. Now you can again touch the power button to set the minutes after which you want the device to power off. Now as you can see, it is increasing incrementally and it goes up to a level of 120. It's turned off by default. You can set it to power off after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 and then 8 and 10, then 15, 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 120 minutes for a maximum, or you can completely turn off this particular setting. So if you do like this accessory and you find this useful for your specific car, for your specific need, you should head down right below in the description, click on the link and go ahead and purchase it for yourself. If you have any queries or doubts regarding this, you can always write that down. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And in case if this video has helped you out, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Also don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. You can also follow me on my Facebook, Insta and the WhatsApp page. The links to those pages are also given in the description. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.